All right, so The Game has been doing album reviews. A few weeks ago, The Game reviewed J. Cole's album, The Fall Off. Gave it a 7 out of 10. In his reviews, he critiques every song by song, and gives detailed criticism and praise as he feels appropriate. He gives each song a rating. He recently rated Baby Keem's album, Casino. He gave that a 6.5 out of 10. He said he plays the album, I think, 3 or 4 times. He plays it as a fan, as a hater, and then as an MC. But he gives detailed criticism. I think it's dope when any active artist, I look at it like watching sports. You know, I respect players that are Hall of Fame players who played the game really well. I respect their critique versus some sports writer who's never played the game at all, or some player who wasn't as good. Dan Orlovsky, for example. He gives good critique. He was an NFL quarterback, but Tom Brady giving criticism versus Dan Orlovsky is up here, right? Or Dan Orlovsky, who played the game, versus some reporter who never, is levels to it. So respect to Dan Orlovsky, right? Joe Budden pretty much said he didn't like Game critiquing.
I absolutely hate him doing it.
Why?
I hate any active artist doing it. Well, I think there's a code with active artists.
Yep, I agree.
I think there's certain bylaws that you have to abide by as an active artist. If you have a relationship with this person, you can give them your real critique behind the scenes. When you do it publicly, it looks performative. 1, 2, MC critique is not going to be like any other critique. So you're putting this out for public consumption, and who is supposed to really understand this unless it's other MCs? 3, this could be thinly veiled as something else. We know Game is fly with Drake.
Now, to me, I feel the opposite way. I feel like sometimes Joe Budden is so critical, right? But Joe Budden, it's easy to be critical when you're not playing the game, when you on the sidelines from the bench critiquing. I hate that. So I feel like people like Joe Budden, who is so critical sometimes of artists, has no right to complain and critique because he quit. Joe Budden, a very, very talented rapper, right? Very, very talented, but he quit rapping, right? He quit. He was never, ever super successful. He had one hit and Pump It Up, but he was never successful as a rapper. Game is Hall of Fame status. So if anybody can critique, it's the Game. So I totally disagree. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Should Game have the right to critique or not? Let me know.